Hi everyone, my name is Crystal and thank you for joining me today on my channel. On today's video, I'll be talking about some of my blind buy misses when it comes to perfume. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please go ahead and keep on watching. So the first few perfumes actually come from the Donna Karan line. I was introduced to this line from people here on YouTube. A lot of people were actually raving about the Donna Karan, Cashmere, and Palo Santo perfume. And I actually wanted to get my nose on that as well. And so I decided rather than just getting one, I picked up the entire travel size set, which included the Cashmere and Palo Santo, Cashmere and Tia Flower, I believe, Cashmere and cedarwood, if I'm not mistaken, as well as the Cashmere and fig. And so I got it. I gave all four of them a little whiff and I was highly unsatisfied. We're just going to talk about the two that I still have here with me. The other two, I have since given them away, but I still have my notes on how I felt about them. So the first one we're going to talk about is the one and the only Donna Karan, Cashmere and Palo Santo. Now, everyone and their mother has been talking about this perfume for the past year. So I'm like, okay, let me see what the girlies are talking about. And this is why I kind of have trust issues. But then again, perfume is very subjective, right? People were talking about how smooth this was. This was gorgeous. It was beautiful, perfect for fall and winter, right? When I sprayed this, the first thing I got personally, oh, and by the way, I'm going to have the FragranceCollection notes here on the side. The first thing that I got personally was cough syrup. You know that spray that you like use for a sore throat, it's like red or whatever. That's what I got from this. This has no cherry, as you can see in the notes, no cherry. Then it dried down, and you know what this gave me? This gave me Seven Virtues Vanilla Woods. And I hate Seven Virtues Vanilla Woods. I had the entire bottle. I blind bought that bottle too, but that was like years ago. I blind bought that bottle because the girlies were talking about that too. They were talking about how good that was too, girl. Bought that bottle, instant regret, but I wasn't about to sit here and like take it back. I just used it all up. This gave me Seven Virtues Vanilla Woods, and I was just so sad. It was just so woody and like sharp, and I don't like that. Okay, I don't know if it's because it macerated or it needs to macerate more, but yeah, this right here was an instant regret when I smelled it. I did not like this at all. That's not to say that you won't like it. If you're interested, just for me, it was a no. It was definitely a miss for me. So that is Donna Karan, Cashmere, and Palo Santo. Okay, so next on the line, we have Donna Karan, Cashmere, and Fig. Y'all, this one kind of tricked me a little bit. When I first smelled this, I was like, wow, this is actually like kind of beautiful. Like this is kind of like ethereal in a way. Once again, the notes are going to be right here. You know what this gives? You're from the heart of the world. This is a little bit otherworldly. You know, this is a little bit like, maybe this is what Mars smells like. I would like to smell like someone from Earth, but good. This doesn't give me that, and that's okay. Honestly, when I looked at the notes, I was like, oh, that's what that smell is. Like it literally has like solar notes. It has like earth notes. Definitely not a safe blind buy. Okay, if you can go to a department store, go ahead and get your notes on this first before you spend your coin. This right here is Donna Karan, Cashmere, and Fig. The other two perfumes in the line, I currently don't have them. I have since given them away, but I can still like put the picture up as well as the FragranceCollection notes. One that I'm going to talk about now is the Cashmere and Tiara flower, if that's how you pronounce it. That one smells like an old lady. That one smelled like an old lady. I put it on skin, let it mix with my skin chemistry. It was giving me elderly lady. Not mature, not sophisticated, elderly lady. Okay? And I was like, that's really not what I want to give. You know what? Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe my nose isn't sophisticated enough to appreciate certain notes. I'll give you that. But baby, no. No. I had to get that out of my collection ASAP. So I gave that away. And the other perfume, the last perfume in the set, was the Cashmere and Tunisian Neroli. That smelled like a man. I'm gonna put the picture up as well as the notes from Fragrantica. It smelled like a man. So I gave it to my brother. Yeah, and that's basically it for that whole Donna Karan Cashmere line. So like I said, I still do have 2 of them because there could be some potential. I don't know if they have yet to macerate, so I'm gonna give them some time, like maybe 6 months. I'll get back to you in like the summer to see if I really care for these scents or if I'm just gonna like give them away. That was the Donna Karan Cashmere line. Okay, so next we're gonna talk about some of the perfumes that I got from my Brown Girl Jane Discovery set. I really enjoyed 2 of them, which were Dusk and Casablanca. But the other 4, I really, there is an honorable mention, Dare. I really enjoyed Dusk and Casablanca the most, so I got those in a travel size. Dare, I didn't really care to get at all, but the other 3, it didn't hit. This is Dawn. This right here, in the opening, it was actually very nostalgic for me, so I kind of really enjoyed the opening. There's some fruits and some florals in the opening, and it really reminded me of like high school. Like maybe someone in my high school, like a teacher or an administrator, had a perfume similar to the notes in the opening of this perfume, and it was really nostalgic, and I actually really liked it. And then it kind of changed into something sweet, and then it was gone. It's still a pretty nice perfume. I can understand why some people will like it, but it wasn't really something that I personally would want in my collection. It would not be something that I reach for. I still don't reach for it. It's still pretty full. And so yeah, that was Dawn by Brown Girl Jane. The other 2 that I don't have was Lamu and Bahia, if I'm pronouncing those correctly. So first we're going to talk about Bahia. Bahia is a very like white florals type of perfume, which I was very excited for because I absolutely love white florals. But it was honestly very disappointing because when I sprayed it, I got some white florals. It wasn't potent, it wasn't strong at all. I sprayed it, I got some white florals. I let it sit for about 5 minutes. I went back to it and I smelled absolutely nothing. I didn't smell anything. It was gone. It's like it disappeared. And so I was just kind of like, so I gave it another try. I was like, maybe I didn't spray enough. So I went to a different patch on my skin and I sprayed it some more, and the same thing happened. Got some white florals, I love white florals, and then it was gone. So it was really disappointing for me. It wasn't anything to really write home about personally. I love the brand. I love other perfumes from the brand, but this particular scent for me is also a 0 out of 10. I really did not enjoy it that much. So that was Brown Girl Jane's Bahia. And lastly, from the Discovery set that I received was Lamu. If I'm pronouncing that right, it's going to be here on the screen. I actually enjoyed this scent. This scent actually reminded me of Dolce & Gabbana Devotion just a little bit. I feel like this perfume is fresher and Dolce & Gabbana Devotion is a bit warmer and a bit more cozier, a bit more inviting. And this one just kind of seemed more like a clean girl scent, whereas Dolce & Gabbana Devotion is more of like a lightly sweet type of scent, And so I actually didn't hate it. I just really didn't love it. So I kind of just gave it away. And if I had to choose between Lamu, if I'm saying it correctly, and Dolce & Gabbana Devotion, I would 100% choose Dolce & Gabbana Devotion. So I didn't really care too much to keep it. So I just honestly gave it away. Yeah, those were the other 3 scents that I got in my Discovery set from Brown Girl Jane that really didn't resonate with me. It really didn't catch my attention. They all didn't have the best lasting and staying power. So it was just kind of like, it wasn't anything for me to write home about. Okay, and lastly, we have the Miss Robin Rihanna Fenty perfume. Now, this perfume actually came as a sample with one of my orders, but I still wanted to include it in the video, even though it is not technically a blind buy. I actually enjoy this perfume. I actually do. I like it. The only thing with this perfume, I'm gonna have the notes here. The only thing with this perfume is that it is very rose forward. Like, it's just a rose garden. That's all I get. But in the opening, I love the tangerine and the blueberry. I think they're very distinctive and it's very juicy, and I absolutely love that. And then it fades down to the rose. It has a rose and geranium in this, as well as patchouli, but it's still a very beautiful scent. This lasts for forever. This lasts for so long. I remember I wore this to bed just to test it out. This, I distinctively still smelled this on my skin 8 to 9 hours later. This has an amazing stain power. So if you love roses, this right here is so good. I don't get any of the patchouli, honestly. If there is patchouli that, you know, people notice, I doubt that they will not like it. Like, I really only just get the rose. This I will honestly give like a 7, 8 out of 10. If I liked roses, it would have been a 10 out of 10, but I don't. So anyways, that is Miss Robin Rihanna Fenty. Alrighty, everyone, you have reached the end of this video. Thank you so much if you're still here with me. I really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you are interested, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Down in the comment section below, please go ahead and let me know any perfumes that you recently bought that you thought you would like, but you didn't like. Let's have a discussion down there. And until next time, thank you guys so much. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye.